Back with the market right here on ET now, and the market is tempered. The Nifty is making us wait a little longer to actually celebrate that all-time top, but it's okay with just 36 odd points away from that. ICICI Pru is really a big story today. Remember, HDFC IPO, AMC IPO as well opens today. You've got ICICI Pru come out with a mixed set of earnings, but the street has given this one a thumbs up. Asian Paints, which actually delivers. That is something that the street is not all that pleased with. They're actually profit taking. It's not that the street is not pleased with. Those were excellent set of numbers. Asian Paints is down. You've got HCC, which is down. Ashok Leyland falls a little bit more. PC Jewelers continues its slide, and Hexaware, it's been a mixed bag from Hexaware. The stock is taking a beating, 5.5% lower. As we speak, the Bajaj twins, Bajaj Finserv, Bajaj Finance, they continue to hold out irrespective. Symphony as well has been reacting to its earnings. It's been a weak set, but not anything out of the ordinary. The management had already, in our earlier conversations, indicated the same. So let's chat a little bit more about whether or not there are yellow weeds emerging or green shoots for that matter. We've got Ramesh Shah. He's the ED at Symphony joining us on the show right now. Ramesh, hi, morning. Good to have you on the show. The consumer demand clearly was disrupted owing to the unseasonal rains in the north. And, we were chatting with Mr. Bakeri I think about 2 months or so back, and he said the same thing, that it's been unseasonal rains, which is the reason behind the lower than anticipated sales. Would you attribute this key reason to your lower earnings performance?
I'm grateful to you to responding my answer as a question. Of course, it was unseasonal rain in most parts of the country, except in later part of June in northern India and Bihar, summer peak up, and hence entire cooling industry, whether it is air cooling, air conditioner or fan, has degrown.
Right. And so how do you see things stabilizing? How are you looking at margins shaping up? Do you still see some pressure there?
See, it is back-to-back second bad summer, which is very exceptional, and hence we expect that there may be a consolidation in the industry in 2-3 years' time. But we expect that until good summer sets in, trade sentiments, especially at a dealer level, are not that good, and hence still some pain may spill over in ensuing quarters. Having said that, in fact, in the current year, starting 1st July, we do have off-season program, and in off-season program with 100% advance collection, overall distributors' response is better than what we had expected. In fact, there is also a rush of many other competitors, distributors, to join hands with Symphony.
Okay. Analysts, Rupesh, believe that you are in a promising space given the growing emphasis on industrial and centralized air cooling. Despite that, air cooler revenues were down about 25%. Would you say then that this was just a one-off and you hope that you'll be able to make it up in the run-up to the winter months, or not quite?
So now with acquisition of Climate Technology Australia, our international revenue, rest of the world revenue, will touch almost 40% of the top line. Not only that, as far as Australia is concerned, it is being in southern hemisphere. Our winter is their summer and their summer is our winter. Not only that, about climate technology, their 40% of the top line is coming from heating appliances and 60% from cooling appliances. So in a way to de-risk the business, of course internationalizing the business is going to help a lot. In the medium to long term, it is the centralizing and ducted cooler which is very promising. Not only that, as I said earlier, once good summer sets in and trade inventory gets cleared off, we believe that it should be back to normal. But in that situation, the strong player, the player who is having a focus and who is having tech-savvy, path-breaking, innovative products should obviously gain. In fact, even in last 12 months, despite many new players have entered in the recent past, Symphony has not only maintained the market share, but it has increased the market share.
Your international segment continues to lag its domestic business. Of late, demand for air coolers in Europe and South America has been sluggish. Are you concerned about growth in the international segment, when it can pick up, perhaps an outlook there?
In the medium term, we are very optimistic about the international demand because we do have the market access, we do have the ground presence, we do have huge range of products.
Right. You know, steps have been taken to turn around IMCO and Munters Caroline have been yielding positive results for you. Tell us how much more can you expect by way of integration on your global acquisitions? How are they faring?
So, climate technology we have acquired at about 40 million Australian dollar, and based on its 38 June EBITDA, the price may go up to $44 million. Its June 18 12 months ended, top line is about $55 million and its EBITDA is close to $5.5 million. In rupee terms, it translates into top line of about 275 crore, EBITDA of close to 30 crore and PAT of about 23 crore. In the current year, that is accounting year 18-19, we expect its top line to be about $65 million, that is close to 325 crores, EBITDA in excess of $8 million, that is close to 40 crore and PAT of about 30 crore. And in about 4 years time, that company is expected to generate top line in excess of $80 million. And because of many possibilities in terms of its cost rationalization, in terms of sourcing of its components from China, where we do have a ground presence, and they do also offer ready-made market access to sell Symphony's range of residential air coolers in Australia as well as United States. So that way we are quite hopeful to improve its performance further. But exactly to what extent, it's too premature.
All right, and Rupesh, we'll leave it at that. Thanks very much for taking out the time to speak with us. We wish you the very best for the future with your earnings.